Hi, welcome to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. I am a makeup artist and a book lover, and today's video is gonna be 3, maybe 4 looks with 3 different palettes. So I recently made a purchase at Nomad Cosmetics for the very first time, and I decided to get their newest palette and 2 other ones. And I have 2 more on the way because I'm very excited to try this brand. So the first palette is the Fuji 5 Lakes. This is their newest palette. I saw this color story, I saw the videos of it, and I was like, I needed to have that. It is gorgeous. The packaging, first and foremost, gorgeous. The inside, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I will try to throw up swatches as I'm talking about this, but I have played with this palette twice now, and both times I did not touch the blues, but I'm very happy with the pigmentation of this, and I can't wait to try out the other palette. So let's get into the other 2 palettes that I have. I love that all of the palettes are based on like different areas in the world, and I have a special place in my heart for Ireland because my family came from Ireland and I have red hair and I feel connected even though I know nothing about the country. But this is the palette. I have not played with this yet. I haven't even swatched it yet. As of right now, I am just loving this color story. I am a sucker for greens and golds, and this is just absolutely stunning. I am super excited to dive into this one. I want to try to just play with as many shades as I can because this color story just speaks to me on such a deep level. And then this last palette I got because it was severely discounted. This is the Verona Amore and Morte. If I said that wrong, I apologize. This is such a cool palette. It opens this way, but first of all, this is the cover of it. It's so pretty. So you get like the love side and the death side, and I am just enthralled with this. I absolutely adore like the reds and pinks, but this dark side, it's so grungy, and I cannot wait to pair this together. I don't know when I get to this palette if I'm going to do a 2-tone eye look or if I'm just gonna mix and match from the shades. I don't know which color story is gonna be my favorite. You'll have to wait till the end of this video to find out about that. But I'm just so excited to finally try out this brand. It's been on my radar for the longest time, and I'm just so excited and so happy. So without further ado, let's just jump into trying out these palettes. And first up is Fuji 5 Lakes. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this look. I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer. I love this eye primer, as I stated multiple times before, and my base makeup is done already, so all that detail stuff will be in the description below. I'm just going to quickly blend this out and then get started with the eye makeup. Alright, all nice and primed for the most part, and I'm going to be using the Fuji 5 Lakes for this first look. I have only used this once before, so I'm going to just delve right into playing with it. I don't think I want to play with the blues this time around. I think I want to go back in with the yellows. I'm feeling it'll tie in with my yellow blush because I'm very heavily yellow blush today. So I'm going to start with the shade Yellow Poplar here, and I'm just going to take a Moda Pro blending brush. I'm just going to blend this kind of all over as mainly like my transition shade, but also just kind of shade all over. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I kind of want to go simple for this because I want to try to do more intricate looks for the other 2 palettes. I don't know. I'm excited to delve into this brand more. I have always been intrigued with Nomad Cosmetics, and I just never jumped into purchasing anything from them. And I was like, you know what? For my birthday, I'm going to just buy some palettes, and I am very happy. Obviously, this is the only one I've tried so far, but I am just blown away by the color stories and the packaging and how just absolutely gorgeous everything is. Nice for now. I am gonna jump into Koyo. Don't think I'm saying that right. And I just have another Moda Pro blending brush. Clearly, I have a great love for this brush. I have like 50 of them, it feels like. There's a lot of kickback with this shade, but I'm going to tuck this a little bit lower, just right in the crease. That's just going to all blend pretty seamlessly together. And I love yellow shades. I absolutely love yellow makeup, so I'm just super excited to play with these. And also take this all on the lid, and going back in with that first brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Yellow Poplar and just blend out the edge just to really smooth it all out. I go in with, this is technically a Milani all over shadow brush. I don't even know if Milani still has brushes, but I'm going to go into Burnished Beach, really just getting that right on the tip. There's not as much kickback with this one as with Koyo. I'm going to start just stamping that right on the outer corner and just working on building that up just to add a little bit of dimension to this look. I'm going to take the same brush, load it up, and I'm going to start working this on my lower lash line. Ooh, I love that on my lower lash line. I'm just going to take that all over. Yes, I love that. Makes it a little bit more grungy. I think it's my lighting off. Is that better? That might be better. I'm still trying to get used to my lighting, so I apologize if anything is like severely off, but I love this shade. Oh my god. I'm just gonna really connect that bottom lash line with the top and just really round that out. I mean, it's very simple, but it's cute. I'll go back in with Koyo and that blending brush I used, and we're just gonna sweep this underneath just to give a brighter hint down below. I'm getting a bunch of kickback in my inner corner, but that is my fault for not tapping off my brush as much as I should have. But that is just so pretty. Feel like a sunflower. I almost want to take a little bit more of burnished beach and just kind of right along my lash line and just kind of smoke that out. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. I love that. I love that so much. Just taking a clean brush, I'm gonna try to kind of wipe away some of the kickback that I have, and it's not going so well. I'm gonna take my sponge and try to clean it up. If it's more yellow on the inner corner, it's fine. I'm gonna go into the shade Golden Ginkgo, and I don't have the best brush for this. This is actually a super old Pure Cosmetics and Grinch collab brush. I'm gonna pick up Golden Ginkgo. I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. Ooh, that's so pretty. A smaller brush would have been better with this, but I am in the middle of attempting to wash my brushes. I'm adding that shade also to my brow bone. It's so simple, but like effective. I'm gonna go in with a more brown liner. I think that's gonna be best. And I have the perfect one if I can find it. This is from Lithe. This is their coffee bean shade. I'm going to very carefully put this in my waterline and tightline with it. I don't know why tightlining is so hard for me to do in a mirror that's far away. I'm also going to take this a little bit actually on my lash line and just smudge it out. So I'm just going to barely put any on there. And the great thing about this eyeliner, it has a small little brush on the end to kind of help smudge that out. And of course, I did this side a little bit too thick, so I just need to thicken this side a little bit. The struggle with eyeliner is just getting it to match, even when you're not trying to do anything complicated. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something with my lashes, throw on the lip, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. But I really love the yellow tones in this palette, and I will definitely be playing with the blues eventually. I don't know, maybe I'll do a fourth look in this video with the blues. I haven't decided yet. Otherwise, I will do it on like TikTok and Instagram, but this palette's so good. Alright, and here is the finished look. I really love how this came out together. So real quick, to finish off the eyes, I went in with the Butterfly Kiss Mascara from Lightly Makeup, and then I threw on a half lash from Elli Beauty. And my lips are a combo of the ColourPop Ashton Lippy Pencil and the Game Beauty X Attack on Titan Almond Lip Gloss. I love this combo. It's so cute. So this is the first look done. Let's go ahead and get to the next palette and the next look. Alright, I just broke part of my ring light, and let's just get into this. So I will be using the Ireland palette, which is called the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way. I'm just going to call it Ireland for short. At the time of me filming this, I have not done swatches yet, so I am just going to jump right into it. I'm going to prime my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer, and all of my other makeup details will be listed in the description below. And I did not choose a pair of earrings, so I am going to also go and do that. Earrings are chosen. They are one of my favorite pairs. These are the Fire Dumpster ones from Fallen Pine Studio. I'll have them linked down below. She just recently put up her Halloween collection, and I would love to get some pieces for that, but after my birthday and book shopping, shouldn't. But my eyes are primed, and I am ready to just try something. I really want to go something kind of extreme. I think I'm going to start with the Wild Rover. I may have some slight difficulty saying some of these names. Just gonna put that out there. And I just have a taper blending brush from Nomad Cosmetics. This one has a lot of kickback. Ooh, that is so pigmented. So I'm just gonna stamp and then start blending. I don't want to get any fallout if possible. Ooh, that is so pigmented, but oh my god. I love green eyeshadow. It's one of my favorites to work with. So I have high hopes for this palette. And that's just blending out perfectly. Definitely a lot of kickback on that one. But now I'm going to go into Grog Patrick. Could be wrong. I'm gonna quickly just put on a little lip mask. My lips are super dry just from the weather changing so much back and forth. I don't know when this video is going up, but we went through a stretch of really nice like 60-ish degree days to like 80 degrees to 90 degrees back to like 60, and it's just like the flip-flop is just havoc. It's just havoc on my lips, my skin, my mood. I already feel better. Anyway, what did I say? Krog Patrick. Another blending brush. This one's a little bit deeper. This one also has a lot of kickback, and I'm going to focus this a little bit lower. Just still working all in my crease, and that's just going to help intensify that. I had to close my window, so if you hear any kids screaming, I apologize. My mic does do a good job of blocking out a lot of sound, but it also has the annoying habit of picking up other sounds, and it's picking up more of that, I'm just gonna say Patrick shade, and just really focusing that right in the crease. I'm gonna go back into the Wild Rover and just help blend out that Patrick shade. I'm gonna go into the shade Malin Head right there, and I'm gonna use that to further just blend out the edge, just to soften it just a smidge. This is like a pale yellowy green, and mainly just right on the edge here, really focusing on making that a more seamless gradient like blend. So far though, I am very happy with the pigmentation on these palettes. I have a feeling this is going to be one of my top palettes that I try this year, just because I am such a sucker for green. I love green eyeshadow so much. I feel like it just complements my eyes. I feel like it contrasts with my hair, and I just, in the best way possible, I just love it. I'm going to take another Elimar brush. This one is smaller and is going to be good for like packing a color in my corner. I think I want to go into Blarney Stone and maybe a little bit of this shade, which is Tainte, which I fear if I say it, it might come out taint. So I'm just going to say that shade. So I'm going to go first in with Blarney Stone. Just get a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to stamp this right in here. Oh yeah, that is a gorgeous deep green. Kind of stamping that in like a small C motion. Got a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. I'm gonna flip over the brush and go in with that other shade and just right along that, just to deepen it a little bit, because it's a little bit of a more blue shade, and I got fallout. Ooh, hate that, but I will fix that hopefully. But that is so deep and green, and I am obsessed with it. I'm going to take that same brush, and I'm going to do a mix of Blarney Stone and the T1. I'm going to just start smoking this on my lower lash line and really connecting it to the top. And then just like that, not too far over. I prefer my shadow to kind of stop right here, and then I'll do a lighter shade on the like inner half. I'm going to go into another similar shaped brush. This one is from e.l.f. and J. Kisso. I'm going to go back into the Patrick shade and the Wild Rover one. Just kind of mix those and just help blend out this bottom. Yeah, these shades are super powdery, which isn't a horrible thing, but it's just something I want to make you aware of. If you had your eye on this palette, it is very kickbacky, very powdery. But oh, do I love these shades. I feel so pretty in all green. I just love it. Now I'm just making sure that everything is kind of blended all around. I'm going to go back into that brush I had Malin shade in, pick up a little bit of that, and just do right along the edge, just to really help diffuse that, blend it all out, and make it look so cool. I think the star of the show is going to be the shimmers. I have high hopes for these shimmers. They look stunning. So I don't know exactly which shimmers I want to try. I think I'm going to put Savage Beauty on my inner corner. I know I want this shade in this corner. I want that on my lid. And maybe a touch of Slan up here. And then the one that I didn't pronounce was Dia Do It. I am so bad at pronunciation. So first I'm going to take a brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to pick up Savage Beauty and see what this looks like on my inner corner. Yes. I like that. It's not as light as I typically like to go for an inner corner highlight, but I really like it. But I'm going to go this on my brow bone. It's almost like a silvery yellowy green. Now I am not gonna go in with a glitter glue. Typically I would for shimmers like this, but I'm gonna try them without because I want to give this a fair chance. My glitter glue has not been cooperating with me. It's not fun. So I'm gonna go in with my finger and that green shade, and I'm gonna just pop that on my lid, I guess. Ooh, that is so pretty. Yeah, that would definitely look even more punchy once you get a primer down, but just by itself it is, ooh, that is so pretty. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Salon. I could be saying that wrong. I'm gonna pop that just right on my lower lash line. Ooh yeah, I love greens and golds together. That is so pretty. I think I want to go in with one more shimmer. This one right here, Salante. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on my finger. Ooh, I'm gonna tap this like right in here. Oh yeah. Just gives it a little bit of depth. Alright, this is what I have going on right now. I'm going to just finish up the eyes with probably a small-ish wing, something in my waterline, fix my lips, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. But as of right now, I am obsessed with this. I love it. Alright, and here is the finished look. I absolutely love how this came out. Did I screw up on my eyeliner a little bit? Yes, but it's all good. So to finish off the eyes, I went in with the NYX Cosmetics X Beetlejuice liquid liner, specifically the pink chrome one. You can use any liquid liner from NYX. This one's just really good. In my waterline, I went in with ColourPop Sub-Zero. I really love the contrast with the shimmery gold and the green. My mascara is Butterfly Kiss from Likely Makeup. My lashes are the Teddy Lashes from Kiss, and I also went in with some Tiny Gems from Get Stoned. And my lips are a combo of, once again, ColourPop Ashton Lippy Pencil, hands down my favorite lip liner, and the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss in the shade Rosy Outlook. I love pairing these together. So this is look 2 with my second Nomad palette. Let me know what you think of it, and let's just get into the third look, which I think is going to be the final look because I want to eventually do a palette bingo with all my Nomad palettes, so I'm gonna save another look for that. But let's just go ahead and get into the third look. So let's go ahead and get started with this third and final look in this little video that I put together. I'm quitting it after 3 looks because I won't have time to play with the Fuji 5 Lakes palette again in this video. Keep your eyes peeled on Instagram or TikTok. I'll be doing another video with that palette eventually, and I'll also be doing a Nomad palette bingo eventually because I just got 2 more palettes today. So excited. This look is going to be with the Verona Amore Morte. I could be butchering that, but I'm going to be playing with a mix of both sides. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be priming with my Anastasia eye primer. And I am testing out a new to me foundation today. So hopefully I don't get a ton of fallout because I love how my foundation looks right now. So I'm just going to blend this out really quickly and then we'll get started. And I did not grab any brushes. Why do I sit down and film and not grab brushes? Alright, I seriously have no idea what I want to do. Do I want to try do 2 tones? Do I want to? Red on this eye, black on this eye? Maybe? You know what? Why not? I have a color switch that will help with the brush situation, and sure. So I'm going to be doing the Amore side on this eye and the Morte side on this eye. Is that how you say it? Amore, Morte? Amore, Morte? I guess it depends on which language you're doing, which accent you have really. I'm going to go into the shade here, which is Paradise. So this is an old, what is this? Blackman Cosmetics brush. I'm going to just start stamping this in the crease. This brush is really bad to use because it's coming loose, so that's fun. But it is a great brush to really do a quick crease work. That is a really pretty pink shade. You need to zoom in a little bit more, maybe. Is that better? I like that shade. I'm going to go back and forth between my eyes, so I'm just gonna wipe off the excess of that, and I'm gonna go right into Tomb on this side. Same brush, same concept. Adding that right in the crease. This is gonna be an interesting look, but honestly, I'm 2 shades in. Love how they're performing. This one's gonna pull, looks like a little bit lighter than the pink, so I will have to rectify that. So I want obviously I want the colors to be different, but I want like the tones and like the depth to be the same. This is an old Morphe Jaclyn Hill 33 brush. I am going to pick up, let's just go down the road. Let's just go down the line. I'll go into Balcony. Very pigmented. I'm gonna focus this right in the crease. Ooh, that is like a hot pink. I like that. I feel like I haven't used a hot pink shadow in quite a while. I don't want this too high up. I do want it to be seen with my eye fully open. So I'm just gonna work on blending this up a bit. I like that. Now I'm just gonna go to this side and go into Inferno and do the same exact thing, and my brush is shedding. I really just work the shade in the crease same as before, and I'll blend it up and out. But yeah, these are gonna be like two totally different eyes. I mean, that's the point. It's gonna look a little crazy. This little thing, it's amazing. I got that when I ordered the Baddie Bean brushes. It was like a free add-on. It's solid. Okay, now I wanna do something here. To make it easy, I'm gonna go in with Quill on this eye and dark on this eye, and maybe a little bit of Death because that's a black and I feel like that would work better. This is a ColourPop brush which has no name on it. I'm going to start with Quill and just start stamping that, but I'm doing the tiniest bit of follow, but I can't be too mad at it because it's just barely any. Ooh, I would love this all over the lid, smoked out. Ooh, that would be so pretty. Ideas. I got that stamped, and now I'm gonna start just blending that a little bit up and out. So far though, I gotta say about this palette and the previous palettes, they all seem to be blending so well. Very impressed. That shade, that may be my favorite shade in this palette, and I know it's gonna stain my eye. I just know it. So again, just swirling, getting that color off. And it's gonna be stained a little bit, but I always just rub it on the back of my hand to see if any pigment comes off, and if it doesn't, that means the excess shadow is off. So I'm gonna go into first dark and then do the same thing. You know what? I'm gonna switch a brush because I feel like that had a little bit of red on it. Oh, maybe it wasn't that brush's fault. Whatever. Different brush. Okay, that is pulling way more red than I expected it to. I'm not mad at it. I actually like that red tone with the grays, but I think I want a little bit of Death mixed in. That works. A little bit of Death. I am getting so much shadow on my lower lash line. It's okay. It's all good. Ooh, I really like that. I'm gonna get the same brush and go back into dark. Since I have all that fallout, I'm just gonna add that to my lower lash line. I'm gonna clean off that brush that I tried using before, and I'm gonna go back into Quill and just do the same on the bottom here. This side doesn't have nearly as much fallout, but I just want to add that shade in here. I feel like I haven't done like two tones in the longest time. I missed it. I missed it. I'm gonna go in with a Game Beauty EO1 brush, and I'm going to do a little bit more blending on the outer corner. So on the red side, I'm gonna go into this middle shade Love, and I guess I'm trying to like match and match, and I guess I'm gonna go in with Death on this side, and I guess a little bit more of that one. I really want to play with Poison. I feel like that'd be really pretty. I'm just gonna add this like right in here. Oh yeah, that is a pretty red. That is a really pretty red. Blend that all together. I'm very happy with that. And I'm just gonna go in with dark, and I guess just add that in here. Dark definitely has a red undertone to it, which in itself is really pretty, but I feel like, I don't feel like I need something else on this eye, so I'm gonna go in with a different brush. This is a JH33 from Morte, and I'm gonna go in with just Death, just a hint of it, and just start focusing this, just blending it up and around. So I just feel like I need more on this side, which I think I need to go back in with that light gray shade in the crease. And I'm gonna go back in with Tomb, just add that right in here. And I kick off the excess and add a little bit more of the pink. So going back in with Paradise. I am pleasantly surprised with how this is turning out. I don't know which side I like more, but I'm kind of leaning towards this side. I have a Milani little brush. I don't even know if they make this brush anymore, and the name has completely worn off. I think there's like a detailer one. I'm gonna work on here. I think on the dark side, I want to go in with Poison and top it with this blue shade Juliet. And I think I want to do something similar with using Rose on the red side and going in with Romeo. I think that would be really pretty. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do on the lid. I'm going to start with the lightest shade, of course. I somehow got that on my finger. So going in with Rose. I'm just lightly tapping that, trying not to get any more fallout. And trying to keep the inner corner as clean as possible, which isn't going so well. And go into Poison. This just looks like a beautiful, beautiful navy. Oh yeah, I love that. Ooh, that's such a pretty blue. Could also see that shade just all over the lid, just blown out, super smoky. And I'm just gonna use my fingers. So I'm gonna go in with Juliet, which, ooh, is that like a, it's not a duochrome, it's kind of like blue and purple. Oh yeah, that was such a good choice on top of that. I love that. And going in with Romeo, which is also stunning. Might have like little blue sparkle in it. It's very sparkly though. I like that. I love this so much. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of Inferno. I feel like I need just something right here. For the lid, what do I want to do? Red side do Cupid. Okay, this one is definitely duochrome. When I look at it, it's green, and the camera, it's purple. So that is going on this side. Is it the same for this one? This one's pink and purple. And I'm just gonna go with my finger again. So I'm gonna start with Cupid, which obviously you can use this with a glitter glue. I do not feel like fighting with my glitter glue. Ooh, yeah, that is so pretty. And going in with Tragedy. Is that what I said? Tragedy? Yeah, Tragedy might be too dark. Change your mind. I'm gonna go into Mors. Is that what it is? MRS. It's more like a gold, which I love blue and golds together. It's gonna be the same kind of sheerness as the pink side. And you know what? A little bit of Tragedy. That is so pretty. A little bit of Tragedy on the outer corner. That's stunning. That is stunning. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but oh, that is so pretty. So I'm gonna kind of do the same and go in with Comedy and just right on the edge here, just add that in. Ooh, yes, I love that. I've used every single shade in here except for Light and Dagger, which just for the hell of it, should I use a little bit of it? So I'm gonna go in with a brush. This is actually from Let's Be Aesthetic. I'll go into Dagger first, just a little bit, and I guess right in here. It's not gonna add much since I have so much going on, but I'll give a little extra blend, I guess. You know what? I think that's actually what this side needed. Just a little something more. Wiping that off, and I'll go in with Light and just kind of do the same thing. Really gently right in here. That's a little intense. Okay, that could have been a mistake. So I'm gonna pop back into Paradise with the same brush and just kind of blend this better. I am not loving the shades in here for an inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna pick something else. Probably pick out one of my face highlighters and use that. But I really like this. I think I encapsulated both sides of these, so I'm happy with that. So I'm just gonna pop off and finish up my eyes. I'm probably gonna do something in my waterline, maybe a wing, pick out a lip, and then I need to touch up my brows, but I am really happy with this so far. But I will be right back with the completed look. Alright, and here is the finished look. I really like how both sides came out. I will say I think that this side is my favorite, but let me know which side is your favorite. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So to finish off my eyes, I went in with two different eye pencils in the waterline, and it was fitting to use these from the NYX and Beetlejuice collection. So I have the pink chrome and blue chrome. On camera you can't really see the shift in these, but in person you can, and I love that. And then I just used the liquid liner on the other side for that to do just a very small baby wing, mainly to hide the lash man. And then I drew a little broken heart and a little heart because, you know, love and death. I thought it was cute. For lashes, I went in with the Teddy style from Kiss, and for my inner corner and brow bone highlight, I did the Enlightened shade from Rare Beauty. My mascara is also from Rare Beauty, and my lips are feeling really sore. They're a little chapped, so I just went in with a lip gloss from TYS Beauty, TYS Beauty, whatever. There's not really a color to it, even though it appears baby pink, but it's just comfortable. So this is the third look. Let me zoom out and give you my final thoughts on all these palettes. Okay, let's start with the first one that I tried, Fuji 5 Lace. This is gorgeous. I think of the packaging, this packaging is like the best out of these three. And the color story in here is absolutely stunning. I love the yellows, the reds, the blues. Obviously, I did not play with the blues in either looks that I did. I did use this palette in my reading wrap-up. Obviously, the look I did earlier was just all yellows, but this is such a gorgeous palette, and for this being my first time trying Nomad, specifically with this palette, I am very impressed with the pigmentation and the blendability and everything with this palette. The Ireland Wild Atlantic Way is stunning. It is so stunning. I am fully obsessed with green shades. I gravitate towards them so much. This is absolutely gorgeous. I obviously didn't use every single shade in here, but the shades I did use blended out beautifully. They were so pigmented. They were just so good, so good. And I gotta say, of these palettes that I've tried in this video, this one might be my favorite. Just saying. And obviously you just saw me use the Verona Amore and Morte. Is it Amore and Mort? Do you say the E? Morte? Is that Spanish? This is supposed to be Italian, right? Romeo and Juliet is Italian? No, man, you got me all confused now. Whatever. Love and death. This is absolutely stunning. I do like the packaging and how it just opens. I love the two-tone side. This side, possibly my favorite. I am such a sucker for reds though. I love deep dark tones and this side just speaks to me, but both sides, beautiful. Even on two-toned eyes, beautiful. So yes, I do believe that this one is going to be my favorite. Then it's going to be this one, and then it's going to be this one. But these are all three freaking amazing. I am so happy to finally try Nomad Cosmetics and really understand the hype with them. And like I said, I did buy 2 more palettes from them. So I have the Haunted European one, I could be saying that name wrong, and the Ghost Town USA one, which I'm obsessed with those. I just opened them and I haven't even swatched them, but they look so pretty. I cannot wait to play with them. That is me trying Nomad for the first time and just being blown away. So let me know which look was your favorite. I'm actually kind of leaning toward this one being my favorite, even though the Ireland one was my favorite palette. I just really love super dramatic eyes. So that's it for this video. All the makeup details for all 3 of the looks is going to be in the description below, so make sure you check that out. You'll have all the information down there. And if you want, you can follow me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. And if you want some more book content, I am Ashley with 2 H's that reads on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Turn this life into something that you can never run.